Leicester 0, Manchester United 1. We spoke about the importance of getting a win here. Again, we're in that mode where we don't really care how. Just get the wins on the board and start building momentum, start building confidence. But there were some really good bits about today, though, as well.
Yeah, I mean, focus on the first half. As a result, got a goal, clean sheet, really important. Kept building the momentum. Same back four, same team for the start of the game as well. Really important. But then we look at the first half. Everything we spoke about in tactical view, the principles. We moved the ball so much better in that first half than we've seen all of last season and the season before that. That's the big thing. Right the way through this season, even the Brighton game, the Brentford game, when we didn't do so well, we moved the ball better when we had it. 1 and 2 touch passing all the time. Really slick. Really nice using the width of the pitch, sort of playing through the lines as well at times. And today we kept that up, moved the ball really well the entire game. Well, the entire first half. Yeah, but again, we spoke about in the tactical view the minimum width thing. We spoke about how that gives a lot of players centrally ready to recover the ball, and we saw first half what that does. It means you can sustain your attacks. You can keep going when the opposition do win it back. You get a cross and they head it out. You've got a player right there, so you keep the attacks going. And we saw that momentum building so much in the first half, and that was really important for us. It's one of Ten Hag's principles, but it worked so well. And the other advantage of it as well is that for players like Mctominay, you know where players are going to be. There's never going to be a sort of long pass you're going to have to do. There's always players close to you.
It's given Mctominay like easy decisions to make on the ball, and he just seems to be taking them. That's 2 games on the bounce there. To be fair to Mctominay, you know, Ten Hag's gone with him again. I heard a lot of fans when speaking to him on the way in. Yeah, I know, but McTominay's starting. No, we need to be fair to the kid. Yeah, you know, you can criticise when you criticise, but he's doing well. He's done well, and he's done well again tonight, Scott McTominay.
Yeah, really well. I mean, I saw some of the comments in the previous stuff I've done. Every time I praise McTominay, you get roasted, don't you? You get ripped for praising him. But he's got his uses. He's good on second balls. We saw that again. Yeah. We don't play short from goal kicks anymore. We've sacked that off. But every time we play it long into the area where McTominay is. So even if we don't win the first ball, he's there for the second ball. He's really important to the way we play in terms of second balls in particular. But when you give him easy decisions to make, he can do it. And look, people might see today and be like, you know what, Casemiro's giving the ball away a lot. He's not there yet. Casemiro's a better ball player than McTominay will ever be. He can get there. But you can see what McTominay's doing. So just give him confidence. When Casemiro has time, he can do that much better than McTominay can. So if McTominay can do it, he can do it. So don't worry about Casemiro if people are worried. Don't be stressed about that. McTominay's doing a decent job at the minute, and Casemiro can be fed into the team slowly.
Talk to me about the importance of Christian Eriksen. That's like a stat man player, just to watch, because we really appreciate him. Everyone knows how much I appreciate him. He just makes us tick, I think, already.
Yeah, I mean, it goes even beyond what stats can do. The right decision every time. It's like he doesn't try risky balls when it's not on, but when it is on, he does it and he pulls it off perfectly. It's just like
he's just pure class.
Yeah, he's so both feet as well. It's so important. Like there was one he clipped down the line for early on down the left side. He was handing down the touchline and left foot perfect in the right place. It's what a player he is. He just makes the right decision, and he's so clean, so composed, and he makes the midfield tick. And you can play him in any position. You get good footballers on the pitch.
Adaptable,
these things happen. Yeah, so adaptable.
Front three. The goal that we scored was good. That's a good goal. But overall, we saw, a little bit disjointed. The problems with having someone like Rashford up front. Although he gets an assist for the goal, so let's not take that away from him. But what did you make of us in terms of the front three and how we attacked today?
Look, what I'll say is, so far under Ten Hag, have we seen anyone hit the heights they did under Solskjaer? Probably not in terms of individual performance. Rashford hasn't been carrying games like he was. Bruno hasn't been sort of doing the things he was under Solskjaer. But as a team, the way we attack, the way we defend, as a team, it's so much better. And it means that you don't have to hit the heights individually. You don't need Rashford carrying the whole team on his back to go and win a game, because you can trust that everyone's getting back. You see Rashford and Sancho most of the time. When we're shouting at them now because they're not getting back, it's individual moments. It's one transition here, one transition there, because they've just made a 40-yard long busting run. Overall, for the most part of the game, they're getting back in position. You see that team defence. It is so good that as a line, when we're starting with that aggressive mid-block, we're not even pressing that high. We're sitting in the mid-block, but it's clear. From that back four, that line does not drop any deeper. It doesn't really go any higher because the front lot aren't pressing. But that's where we're setting up. Nothing's coming through us. It may go around us, fine. Nothing's coming through us. And if it goes over, Varane, Martinez,
that defensive solidity is is what is impressive to see now. It's growing, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, look, the first thing you've got to do if you want a serious title charge to come up, if you want a team, you want to build a team, you've got to get them doing the things collectively together. And Ten Hag's done that. You can see every time when we lose the ball, everyone's getting back. You see it in the second half, a couple of transitions, Bruno's sprinting back, Eriksen sprinting back. That's what you've got to do. Get the fundamentals in place first, and eventually, you know, when we start seeing, when you add on top of the team fundamentals, Rashford doing incredible stuff, hopefully Bruno at some point doing that sort of stuff. Elanga might hit a purple patch, Anthony will come in, he'll hit a purple patch, Ronaldo hit a goal, a spell of goal scoring form.
The system remains,
Yeah, once the team's there in place, you know that you can't go below a certain level, and that's so important. Once you've got that baseline, which is what we're putting in play, the floor can only go so far down. That's what we've hit. Even if we have a bad performance like second half, we didn't really look like conceding. Like realistically, nothing's coming through us in open play. That's so important. Under Solskjaer, the wingers weren't tracking back. You didn't see the midfielders tracking back. It wasn't there. People cut through us. So
it was so open all the time. Like we keep saying it. Remember McTominay and Fred running back towards their own goal. Dalot caught out of position. He's running back desperately. There's just a real structure and organisation about it now.
Exactly. When you trust, if you put yourself in Diogo Dalot's shoes, you trust that you're going to have a winger coming back with you at all times. You know you can go really hard. You can be aggressive all the time, because if you do get beat, if the winger gets there first, fullback's going on, you know your winger's tracking back with him the whole way. You know you've got cover, so you can be more aggressive. He knows that he's got Varane inside him, so if he does lose his man, Varane's there to cover him. Everything as a team, it works better, and you can see the effect that has on the mentality.
How good was Dalot today to finish off?
He was fantastic. He was brilliant. Varane and Martinez obviously brilliant as well. But for me, the three best players, Diogo Dalot, Christian Eriksen, and Scott McTominay. Again, fantastic. All three of them.